Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be going all the way back to take a look at Dream Theater's Metropolis 2000 Scenes from New York concert DVD. So it comes in a cardboard digipack that lists the scene selections, bonus tracks, and band member info on the inside sleeve, as well as a list of the special features and the DVD credits on the back of the case. If you stick around until the end, I will display the full set list for this concert for you. So in 1999, Dream Theater released their sixth and possibly best studio album, Metropolis Scenes from a Memory. A full-blown concept album in the likes of The Wall from Pink Floyd and Operation Mindcrime from Queensryche. This DVD is a recording of their final show from their Metropolis 2000 tour at New York's Roseland Ballroom on August 30, 2000, and is almost identical to the concert my wife and I attended at the 930 Club in Washington, D.C. just a few nights prior. We left that show mesmerized by the jaw-dropping performance I had just witnessed from a band just coming into their prime, and in that moment of exuberance, declared it to be one of the best club concerts I had ever seen. It still remains in my top 10 25 years later. So that is why I was so disappointed that this DVD doesn't do that unforgettable concert the justice it really deserves. The first set consisted of the entire Metropolis Scenes from a Memory album played from start to finish. The songs on the album were built around a compelling storyline involving passion, betrayal, and murder, which took place over a century ago. Many of the songs contain character dialogue and sound effects to enhance the narrative as well. For this recording, Dream Theater enlisted some of the actual performers who played key roles on the CD, such as the psychotherapist who begins the story and the woman who sings the haunting intro to Through Her Eyes. They also utilized a large video screen at the center of the stage and smaller screens on each side, which at key moments showed video reenactments of the album's storyline. So the problem with this DVD is that the director went completely off the rails with the use of video overlays and amateurish special effects. Continuously throughout the concert, there are scenes from the storyline and other images that take up the entire screen for up to 20 seconds at a time. This would have been more acceptable if done between songs or more sparingly, as it does explain some of the album's storyline, but it was annoying to have the band's performance so frequently interrupted. One of the worst visuals was when they flashed key dialogue or lyrics on the screen, such as "This feeling inside me" or "Without love, without truth," during those moments in the song when they are being performed. And this was using big plain block lettering that looked terrible and totally ruined the flow of the song. They also used several split screen images which were hit and miss in their overall effectiveness. Aside from the distracting visuals though, the band's performance here was astonishing. See what I did there? And the Scenes album and tour helped propel the band to the top of the progressive metal scene. The Scenes from a Memory material is unique and compelling and varies in style between progressive metal, classical, even a touch of gospel, and good old-fashioned rock and roll. The band performs these complex songs not only with the precision we expect from Dream Theater, but with the passion and enthusiasm of a band at their peak. In 1994, James LaBrie injured his vocal cords after a serious bout of food poisoning, and I don't think they had ever fully recovered. Fortunately, on this tour, he still had enough power and range to properly belt out these more demanding older songs, though, which sets this video apart from Dream Theater's more recent concert videos and tours where his vocals are much more strained. On this particular tour, the band really seemed to radiate an extra sense of pride and enthusiasm too, as if they knew they had created something very special with the Scenes from a Memory album. Indeed, they did. There were too many highlights from this show to name them all, but the ones that were unique to this performance were when Teresa Thompson, who sang on the album, came out to sing the intros to Through Her Eyes and The Spirit Carries On, as well as the use of an 11-member black gospel choir during the outro section of The Spirit Carries On. If the entire performance of Scenes from a Memory album wasn't impressive enough, Dream Theater's second set included the first ever entire live performance of their 20-minute epic, A Change of Seasons. This beast ranks right up there with the greatest prog rock epics of all time, in my opinion, and this live performance remains their finest. This second set is part of the bonus material section of the DVD and is as remarkable as the first set was. And it was a welcome relief from the video overdub onslaught of the first set because it contains no video production tricks, just the straight concert performance, filmed pretty flawlessly. The absolute highlight of the set for me, though, was the brilliant performance of Learning to Live, which is still one of my top 10 favorite Dream Theater songs. It ends their classic Images and Words album and really showcases everything that was great about this band. Unfortunately, this outstanding concert performance will always be marred by its poor production quality. I mean, the main offender is not just the lack of a 5.1 surround audio mix, but the mediocre quality of the Dolby 2.0 stereo mix, which was just lacking in overall power and clarity. This was puzzling too because it was recorded and mixed by renowned music producer and engineer Kevin Shirley, but I guess he had never mixed a concert video with a surround track before this one. He certainly has since. If you have a decent audio video receiver though, you can achieve some decent surround sound using its Dolby surround decoder, but I think that the Dolby stereo option is probably your best bet here. You just need to really crank up the volume on this one. If there was ever a concert DVD that screamed out for a remixed and remastered Blu-ray edition update, then Metropolis 2000 is at the top of my list. The video was presented in full frame aspect ratio, and the picture quality was just barely average, really. The picture was fairly clear and sharp during the close-up shots, but appeared soft during any medium to distant shots, which there weren't many of. The camera direction was also frustrating, as about 90% of the shots were close-ups, and the other 10% were just medium shots that only really showed a few band members at a time. Longer shots of the whole band and stage show were practically non-existent, so you never really get that audience perspective while watching. So as I mentioned previously, the overuse of cheesy special effects can make this a challenge to get through at times, but you simply must persevere through it as the band's exceptional performance is really worth it. The bonus features were plentiful and included over 1 hour of bonus live material, a full-length audio commentary track by the band, a great behind-the-scenes documentary, and a Metropolis 2000 World Tour photo gallery. The track list shown here featured 18 songs if you include the bonus songs, and the total concert runtime was 150 minutes. So, as for my ratings of this concert Blu-ray, my overall production rating is a 5 out of 10, and my overall performance rating is a 9 out of 10. So, Metropolis 2000 Scenes from New York captures Dream Theater at the height of their powers, playing songs from their groundbreaking 90s albums, which are by far their best, in my opinion. Don't hesitate to pick this one up while you still can. Alrighty, that's it for me today. Let me know your thoughts on Dream Theater's Metropolis 2000 concert video in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. If you could, please help support this channel by using the Amazon Associates links in the description. Thanks, and catch you next time.